Hello everyone, welcome back to Pommyinoz. I hope we're all doing really well. We've finally got the men's footy back. We're now full steam ahead. The AFL season is officially underway. And I thought it was a good time to have a look at the previews of all 18 sides and see what they've done, what they hope to achieve, and where they'll finish. If you are new around here, please drop a like and please drop a subscribe. We've got loads of content coming up for the footy season. We'll be having reviews of the week. We'll have a bit of news columns, and we'll also do a few live streams of a variety of games, not just Carlton games. So stick around and we'll have a bit of fun. Building a good community here. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you try and join the Discord. We've got a real good community going there. So we start off with Adelaide. So without any further ado, get into it. 2020 was a transitional year for the Crows. They got a new coach and they looked to relaunch really the brand of what it is to be Adelaide Crows. They finished 18th, as we know, ending up with 3 wins and 14 losses, but they did finish the year out very strong. Matt Crouch was at the forefront of everything, finishing the year really strongly, 26 touches per game, and Laird relished a more midfield role and offering that dynamic flair, particularly in the middle of the park and the final third. What will delight Crows fans from last year was the development of their youth. Scholl, Schoenberg and Keys really came to the fore and really started to develop as footballers. McAdam finished top 3 in their goal kicking, just around a goal a game, just behind Tex and Frampton. Although it wasn't probably what they want to hear, it was a building year, and they will have learnt a lot, particularly finishing the year so well and usurping a few sides and really being competitive. This year then, they've recruited really well. Nix's game plan is really progressive and it's in line with the modern day AFL sides. They have a core reliance on good ball usage to transition that ball from the defensive third to the forward 50. And Haitley, in my opinion, one of their big summer recruits, is going to offer great variety and should be a huge impact from the off. The loss of Brad Crouch is a loss, but I think they've recruited some excitement in the ranks. James Rowe in the forward line, he's a natural goal kicker and he'll relish feeding off the crumbs of the bigs such as Walker, Lynch and Frampton when he's up there. Pedler is a real jet as well, and Newchurch is that excitement machine that they'll relish to see his development in Sandford. He's got a real Eddie Betts type vibe about him, a natural footballer, knows where the goals are. Shaw, McAdam and Schoenberg will embrace more greater game time, especially we know Crouch there. I expect to see Shaw, Chase Jones as well really go up a level, and I think they'll sneak some wins purely based on the fact that this game plan, once it clicks, is deadly. And also I think they'll be underestimated by a few sides, and we know towards the crunch end of the year teams do slip up. I like Adelaide and I think they're building something pretty special, to be honest. Ones to watch then. Lachlan Scholl for me this year. Finished 4th in kicks per game in the club, 10th in clearances and 5th in metres gained of the juniors in the league. And he'll relish a more prominent role. And he's a real Knicks type game player. He's very crafty with the ball. He's very kick heavy. He looks to gain the metres and looks to move the ball forward at all costs. Good attacking intent from him as well. I think he's a real A-grade player. And I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit more of Lachlan Scholl in 2021. I think it'll suit him and he's in the right place for his development. Rory Laird, for me, one of the most potent users of the football in the AFL. Top 11 for effective disposals in the AFL. And he'll be looking to create that combination with Crouch that Brad and Matt had. And he's got a real huge role in their impetus moving forward. Rory Laird, we know he's a wonderful defender. We know he offers that. I think in the midfield he's going to be a lot more prominent. Really looking forward to seeing Rory Laird's game move up a level in 2021. And I think he'll really suit what Adelaide are building. Darcy Fogarty, for Tex to fire, I think you need a foil. And we know Tex likes to drop deep to get the ball. And I think Darcy Fogarty is your man. He can boss that goal square. He can also drop and be that intermediary in that kick in. He's dynamic, he's skillful, he's good aerially, he's good on the ground. And I saw last year he was slowly building into something special. Find him very underrated, just going at around a goal a game. I expect to see that increase. If he can stay fit, he's a real superstar footballer. I'm a big fan of him. he'll really live up to that billing of a top 15 AFL draft pick. I can see him breaking out, and I think he's really underlined this. My one to watch. I'm a big fan of Darcy Fogarty, and I think when you're with Tex Walker, Tex needs a foil, and Darcy definitely is that man for the job. So what does success look like for Crows in 2021? I think anywhere from 15th to 18th, but I think ladder position for me isn't really the be-all and end-all. To me, I think they need to blood their youngsters, get another year in this game plan, really develop it and really iron these cogs out and feed their talented youth. The more exposure their youth can get at AFL level around some of the quality they've got, like Sloan and Laird and co, is a massive benefit for them. Don't think 2021 will be the year, but 2022, I think they'll be looking to then really get into that top 14, really put a bit of pressure on and really sneak it. I think they're about 2 years to 3 years away from the 8, but this year I think it's just really dotting the I's, crossing the T's, walking the ladder, walking them rungs, and it'll be another good year. I think that's what it is. It's another building year. A bit of a cop-out, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them finish as high as 15th. I don't think they'll finish 18th though. That's the Adelaide Crows. If you are a Crows fan, let me know. Who are your ones to watch? What are you looking for this year? Stay tuned. See you next week.